Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are doing something a little different. We aren't just opening a book, we are stepping into a specific ecosystem.
A whole climate, really.
Yes, exactly. I want you to imagine you are buttoning up a heavy wool coat, you're lighting a lantern, and you're stepping out into the absolute wildest, windiest landscape in the history of English literature.
Oh, yeah.
We are talking about the first 7 chapters of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights.
And when you say windy, you mean that in a very literal, almost aggressive sense?
I do. The wind is practically a character in this book.
It is. In fact, before we even meet a single human being, we have to deal with that title, Wuthering.
Right.
It sounds romantic, maybe a bit poetic, but it's actually a technical term in the region, isn't it?
It's not just a cool name, it's a warning label.
Exactly. A warning label. I love that. In the Yorkshire dialect, wuthering is a provincial adjective. It specifically describes the atmospheric tumult, the turbulent weather that the station or the house is constantly exposed to.
So it's not just a pleasant breeze.
No. It implies a kind of violent, suffocating storminess. It's a landscape that is actively trying to scour you off the face of the earth.
And the house itself is built like a fortress to withstand it. But before we knock on that door, let's set the mission for this deep dive.
Okay.
Because we aren't just summarizing a Gothic romance here. We have a stack of sources, the novel itself, of course, but also biographical notices by Charlotte Brontë, the 1850 preface she wrote, and a modern critical introduction by Daphne Merkin.
And our goal is to use those sources to answer a specific question. Why was this book considered irreclaimably monstrous when it was released in 1847?
Monstrous is such a heavy word.
It is, but that was the consensus.
Yeah.
Critics were genuinely horrified. They didn't know what to do with it.
They couldn't categorize it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at the structure of the story, which is this fascinating Russian doll setup, and the history of the author, to figure out why this story of revenge and thwarted passion just broke all the rules.
I love that Russian doll comparison. It's so perfect for this book. It's a story wrapped in a mystery inside a diary.
Played by a housekeeper to a stranger about people who are largely dead or dying. We are so many layers removed from the actual truth, you know?
Yeah.
And that's part of what makes it so unsettling.
So let's start with that first layer of the doll, the author, or should I say the mysterious Elspeth.
Right.
Because when this book first dropped, nobody knew Emily Brontë wrote it.
That's right. It was published in 1847 under the pseudonym Elspeth. And you have to understand the literary landscape of that year. It was a huge year for the Bells.
It was.
You had Jane Eyre publishing under the name Curve.